We're at the Texas Ranger Museum, covering the 3rd annual Haley's Heroes Cast for Kids Celebrity Pro-Am Bass Fishing Tournament and Banquet at Lake Waco, presented by Texas Farm Bureau Insurance.
The Cast for Kids Foundation is all about enriching the lives of kids with special needs, supporting their families, and strengthening communities through the sport of fishing.
Cast for Kids events have enriched the lives of special needs kids and their families for the last 29 years by bringing them outdoors and sharing positive messages that all kids are capable of overcoming challenges despite their disabilities. In 2019 alone, Cast for Kids hosted 75 local events in 35 states across the country, with 19 of those located in Texas. These events are made possible through fundraising initiatives like the Celebrity Pro-Am Bass Fishing Tournament.
I've been asked to do a lot of charity stuff since I was on Swamp People, but this by far is one of the best ones that I've been associated with. They actually do what they say they're going to do, and to help kids. I mean, I have a 9-year-old, and it's special in my heart to be a part of this.
For us, it's a thrill. Being a professional angler, we always love trying to give back to the community when we can. So for us, it's a breath of fresh air for us to be able to come and be a part and to try to see that smile come on their face from enabling them, to go fishing for their first time.
All of us anglers, we love to fish. Somewhere along the way, somebody gave us the opportunity as a kid to gain that passion for fishing, whether it was catching a bluegill off the bank or a catfish or a bass. Cast for Kids does that for a lot of kids that never would have had the opportunity to ever pick up a rod. They take kids that would just never get the chance, and they give them that opportunity to experience that pure joy of catching their first fish.
Thousands and thousands of kids all over the country, disabled, disadvantaged, that have learned and been able to go fishing because of Cast. And one thing about taking a kid fishing, they have fun. And when they have fun, they want to do it all their life. And it's amazing. I'm honored just to be a small part of it.
Tomorrow, the really fun part starts. We have the Pro-Am tournament where guests have bid to fish with the pros, $5,000 first prize money. So we get to go out and go on Lake Waco and try to catch some big fish.
Well, without further ado, let's get right to the action and join our celebrities and auction winners out on the water to kick off the 3rd annual Haley's Heroes Cast for Kids Celebrity Pro-Am Bass Fishing Tournament, presented by Texas Farm Bureau Insurance here on Lake Waco.
Last night was a special night.
That was an extremely moving ceremony. When you see the kids up there taking to heart all the support they're getting and everything that's going on with them, you see this sense of joy they really have that you don't normally see. They really see that they're something special, and they don't see themselves as any different. It's just, that's the good part.
They're the little one.
Spotted bass. That's a spotted bass. You can tell by the lines on him right here. And he's got a patch on his tongue right there. Sandpaper patch. Little spotted bass. Aggressive.
Let's check in with Clay Dyer and his teammates Michael Morgan and Alan Jones. Now, while they don't have any fish in the boat yet, they have some thoughts on what volunteering for Cast for Kids means to them.
I've been blessed to know of this organization and for about 12 years now, and when Jay and Jim contacted me about coming down to help with this one, my wife and I, we live almost 13 hours away, but we didn't even blink, when the schedule was thankfully where we could come. I mean, we were all about, hey, let's make this happen, let's go. And we've been having a ball.
For me, it's watching the kids smile. I also do a event in Temple, Texas. And Jim Bankin got me involved with San Antonio, and it's become a whole family affair. My kids are up there on the bank right now helping, and just great to see these kids come out and smile and have the opportunity that they normally don't get afforded.
Next up, we're hopping over to Wade Middleton's boat. He's spending some quality time with his stepson, Colin, today, who's out here fishing for a cast event for the first time.
Yeah, it's fun so far. Caught a couple of small bass off the shaky head. We got a 2-pounder in the live well. Hoping to catch some more on this shaky head right here. We're just fishing some trees out here on this point. And yeah, so far it's been fun.
One of the neatest things about Cast is all the time and services and money that are donated by people to be able to further the mission. And it's The pros get all the name recognition, but it's the people behind the scenes a lot of times that really make these events, you know, fly, because they're the ones doing the work to be able to get these kids out on the water, not only here, but nationwide.
Volunteers are integral to the Cast for Kids Foundation. Without support from volunteers and people dedicated to having an impact on these kids' lives, these events couldn't happen. If you'd like to find out more about how to become a volunteer or set up a Cast for Kids event in your area, visit castforkids.org.
We're here for our 3rd annual Cast for Kids event at Lake Waco. We had a great gala fundraiser last night, but the highlight is taking these kids fishing the next day. We have 43 children with special needs. You see some of them fishing behind me, and they're having the time of their lives. The fishing's a little slow today, but our fish are being caught. We have a lot of boat captains here that have loaned their boats, and the kids are going for boat rides. They're having the times of their life, man. It's awesome.
Good job. Woo! Good job. Look at that. Nice. You want to hold him and get a picture?
I think it's a great experience for them, for the youth to be able to do this, and especially how special everyone is. So he's just excited that he was able to accomplish something that he didn't think he was able to accomplish before.
I'm here with Andrew Molina Cortez. I'm his grandma, and it's a special deal because this is his first time out here fishing, and he was so happy to come out here today. Come on.
Oh, there he is. Now grab him and pull, pull, pull. Oh yeah, get him, get him. He's getting away. Oh, there you go. Good job. You want to give him a kiss?
Oh, you should see him smile. It's awesome, man. That's what it's going to feel like. When you get a fish, it's going to go boom, boom, boom. And what are you going to do? You're going to reel. You got to reel it in, okay? You ready?
All
right, you're going to cast. It's going to help you. Luke's going to help you.
Here, you're going to want to take a step or two. 3.
Woo!
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, good job.
This is the first time I've been here at Cast for Kids. It's a fantastic event, and I'm so glad to get to be a part of it. Words can't describe, money can't pay.
At every event, every Cast for Kids event in the country, all 80 of them, we gift each kid a rod and reel, a tackle box, clothing, hats, and award plaques. At the end of the day, we bring them all up on stage, cheer for them, let them know they're superstars, and do this. So we have to raise money to pay for that stuff. None of that stuff is given to us. We go out there and fundraise so these kids can have the equipment to go out the next week, the next month, the next year with their families and enjoy the great outdoors. That's what this foundation is all about, getting families together in the outdoors.
I'm trying to help my brother out, but it's not working out.
I bet you can do it. I bet you can help him good.
That's right. I never make a I never break a promise. I just have to have a little bit of some patience.
After a long afternoon of fishing for these kiddos, it's time to head on over to the awards ceremony, where the kids will receive their plaques commemorating their experience today.
Oh, look, is that Finn? Finn, hold it. What was your favorite part?
Just trying to fish and stuff.
Trying to fish. Did you go on the boat? That was fun?
That was cool.
It was cool. It was cool.
This part of the day is one of the most exciting parts for the kids, as it gives them a chance to be cheered on and celebrated for their big accomplishments. Over at the Celebrity Pro-Am scales, there's only one fish left to weigh in. If Alton Jones Jr.'s fish weighs enough, he could take the title 2 years in a row.
Here we go. We got one fish. One alive. Total weight. Come on. Come on. 8.85. 8.85. Hey, good fish. That's a monster bass.
And he's just short of pulling off a back-to-back win here at Lake Waco. That means his father, Alton Jones Sr., and his teammates take the title back this year.
First off, what a fantastic event this is for these kids out here. That's what this is all about, is to raise money and take these kids fishing. This is my 3rd year to be associated with it, and I can't wait for many more years. So first off, let's get the hats off to the people that put this on and all the things they do for these kids out here. It's a wonderful look to look up here and see these kids that caught fish. You know, we caught fish, but they caught fish, and that's what this is all about. We had a wonderful day of fellowship, and the weather was beautiful. God gave us good weather, so we have no complaints whatsoever how it went.
Well, that's a wrap for the 3rd annual Haley's Heroes Cast for Kids Celebrity Pro-Am Bass Fishing Tournament, presented by Texas Farm Bureau Insurance. And what a day it's been. Cast for Kids' mission is to enhance the lives of kids with special needs and strengthen communities through the sport of fishing. And from the looks of it, these families are leaving here today with wonderful memories that will last a lifetime. Hey, if you'd like to be part of this foundation by getting involved, either by volunteering at events or organizing your own local event,